6 o'clock in the morning, and I've got two kiddos back there. Say hi.
Hi.
And we are going on an adventure to Port.
Alberta?
Where are we going?
It's Alberta.
Port Mellon area. 3 hours up into the jungles of Vancouver Island, where there's beautiful lakes and forests. We've got our camping gear. It is nippy because we're just beginning of March, and we're meeting a bunch of friends that we've made here in town with all of their kids. It's going to be crazy fun.
6 kids.
And we're going to be salvaging lumber. One of the folks has a salvage license, so he can salvage lumber from forestry, from the roads, from the lakes. So we're going to find some old growth fir, and we're going to float it down the river and load it onto a boat trailer, different types of trailers, and we're going to bring those back to mills and then come back, and we're just going to do a production line tomorrow of lumber and get it milled up. So I'm feeling a little tired, but we're going to Camble River to meet everyone at the rendezvous breakfast spot. Check you later. Roger, Roger. So we made it here. We are in the middle of nowhere. Drove along the beach for maybe 20 minutes after a logging road, and there's an old growth fir that they've been chipping away at back here, and the kids can just run wild up here. I'm a little nervous about the camping situation because there's just rocks everywhere. That could be fun times, but we got a day ahead of us. It's only 10 o'clock right now because we got up at the crack of dawn. And the sun is just starting to burn through here, which is great. So we're going to get some sun because it's definitely a lot colder up here. We're at some high altitude. Beautiful though. Beautiful piece of British Columbia. Ooh, look at that beauty. It's like Christmas time.
Did pretty good here.
See that? On 3, you're gonna walk out there. Put your towel down.
Just put it down. You're going up to your neck. Come on.
Go. Glacier.
Like up to her toes. Let's go!
Go, Nova, go! Don't let her show you up.
Go out deep. Go out deep.
Brave girls. Awesome.
Come on, Nova. I'm waiting. Oh, it's so cold. Come on, hurry up. We'll just go like this. My legs are getting loose. Feel like this sec. Come on. Ready?
Okay. Ah!
Oh, God. No, definitely not.
Nice job, honey.
Nova, give me the towel.
These boys are like, nah, not gonna happen. Girls warming up after your cold dip. warriors showing those boys up. Wait. Oh, number 2. Like the A-team say, I just love it when a plan comes together. Safety first. All right. Sounds of nature.
Morning.
Keep awake.
Hi.
How does everyone sleep?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cold out there. I had to go pee in it.
Oh, that's good. It's a little mincy.
Toasty morning fire.
Yup.
Well, folks, that was a fun impromptu adventure. You know, glacier in the background, completely deserted lake, and we got a whole fir Douglas. Old growth. I don't know. Must be 150, 200-year-old fir tree in its entirety. Loaded onto trailers, took a full load yesterday, and another load goes today, and head back to Vancouver. So it was really good for, especially my daughter Amelia, who does struggle with some, different anxieties, to just do spur of the moment things like this, and be sleeping away from her mom with old dad. And we camped last night. We didn't freeze, and had our lovely breakfast this morning. And I think this would be probably more of the norm here on the island. I think people maybe take a little more time for recreation, which I definitely need more of in my life. It's no secret that I get really, really caught up in projects and work and miss out on things like this. Even though we're working here, the kids are around just running wild. And an old person once told me, she goes, you got to give your kids the sense that they're running wild and free. And it was funny, I was telling stories around the fire last night. I've got lots of stories about a very colorful past, and telling the kid-friendly ones, and it just was so obvious, and even the kids mentioned it. Oh, I wish we could be like that, because my mom used to let us just run wild. I think nowadays when the kids run wild and other parents find them, they're like, where's your parents? Because we're so paranoid about injury or someone snatching them or something like that. And kids these days don't seem to have that same freedom. So it's good to kind of give your sick kids a little bit of moments like that, where they can just romp in the woods and do what they want and be in charge of things. So yeah, it was a really good time, and now we're going to take a 3-hour trip back to the farm, unpack, and get on with things there. So Thanks for watching. It's a nice little excursion, and we'll talk to you soon.